So today I'm gonna make my way over to Higley to check out the Higley Knights. They got a big matchup for Saguaro. I think it'd be a good idea to, you know, kind of see what's going on. I won't be vlogging this week. I won't be on the sidelines, but, you know, see how they're getting ready for this week's matchup versus Jason Mond's mighty Saguaro squad. They going for 5. Saguaro going for 5. So, yeah, so let's make our way over to Higley. Wow, you know, that happened a lot faster than I thought it would. But right now I'm out here at Higley catching up with the Higley Zoo, aka Coach Zuby's team. So let's see how this all works out.
Go, go. There it is. Got you, Dorney. Jackson. Jackson, just get your head on the other side. I know you're not an offensive guy, but I know you're a good football player. Good. All right, so that was great.
This is like your first class that has made it through that, the first group of 8th graders that said, hey, Higley's the place that you're coaching. Like, what does this game versus Saguaro really mean to you?
It means a lot. It's probably the biggest game of our program since I've been the head coach here. You know, these kids have been a special group of kids. A lot of them have been here for 4 years, and they will definitely hold a special place in my heart, and I just want the best for them and let them go as far as they can.
How are you preparing them? What are you telling these kids before this game? I mean, you guys got beat in a very, very Higley fashion.
You know, we're just talking about making sure that we're able to endure the things that might happen in the game. We know now everything's going to work in our favor, and a lot of things have this year, so we'll just have to be able to rely on our character and our upbringing to make sure that when bad things do happen that we can persevere and endure these things.
What's it been like, your experience here at Higley? You're a 4-year guy. What do you want to leave behind?
Just a legacy. I think we're one of the best offensive linemen to come through here, so I just hope that our next year's class will be just as good as us.
And you know, this is a team that you've already seen once this year, and they beat Higley in very Higley fashion. How are you going to change that?
I think our defense is going to step it up this year.
How would you say that you guys have grown since that loss? Since that was your last loss?
That was also the most points we've let up in any game this year, so I think we kind of took that to heart.
So the first time that I actually saw you, you were catching the hook and ladder play versus Seton. Walk me through that play real quick.
So I saw on the play that week that we were going to run a trick play called Hicks for 6. Only means one thing to me: I'm getting into the end zone.
In 8th grade, you decided that Higley was a place for you. You know, what do you think of that decision? Looking back on it now,
my entire family before, they all went to Higley. When I came in, it was like 2014. Higley honestly wasn't doing too good, but ever since then I feel like we've been on the uprise, and I feel like we're going nowhere else but up right now.
What's it like playing for Coach Zuby, being part of Higley Zoo?
I love playing for Coach Zuby. Zuby is a simple guy. As long as you show that effort that every football player should show, then you're going to be playing on the field.
All right, now what about the brotherhood on the in the trenches? I know that there's 4 of you that are seniors. What has that been like, going through all of this?
It's been it's kind of crazy actually, because for all 4 years, all 4 of the people that are playing right now on offensive line, we've been here for all 4 years. So it's been a long journey with these guys. So it's pretty awesome seeing them grow up, and especially for me, I think it's cool just because freshman year I wasn't really starting with them. I didn't start on offensive line with them, and then JV year came along, and that's when we all started to really bond.
What would it mean for you to get Coach Zuby that first ring, getting past the Saguaro team?
I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about it, just because every single year you hear about Saguaro, and actually they just posted an article about us recently. It's about how Saguaro scored on us. You know, it was like 71-7. You know, 42-15. It's just these ridiculously high scores against us. And simple truth, like, I feel like we know we're the better team. I just think we need to go out there and play like we normally do. But here in Saguaro, kind of makes us back off a little bit. So we're going through this week, and we're trying to work with that and make it so that we go in and actually hit heads rather than, you know, back off.
Maybe Higley's afraid of Saguaro. What do you think?
Well, I think that's going to be our biggest competition this week. Is if we go out and play like we're afraid, then we're not going to win. If we go out and play like we're not, then I think there's going to be a real tough game for Saguaro.
Hey, balls on me, balls on me.
Nice. Good
So look, those guys are in the whole time. Okay. You got script, coach? I got Elion, right? I got Noah right here. Shively, okay? And then I need one receiver out over there. Shively, you see you? Danny Shively, you see you?
Every third play, right? 33% of the time. Come on, man. Good. Hey, gotta be fast if it's out, right? Gotta be fast if it's going out.
Right? Practicing our math. Changing the concept, right? So if we're in base, that happens. Changing the call, an orange defense, you guys gotta adjust. If we're in orange, they do that, you get a call base. You guys gotta adjust. Okay, that's what that's about. Let's go.
Hey, sir. Got to move.
Make sure you tell them not to be lazy. Oh yeah, I told them that. We just tell them that.
Gotta be.
How many more episodes we got left in Dre's Anatomy this year?
2 more.
Yeah? You know that there's a 4-time state champion that kind of stands in the way of that.
Yeah.
There's a stigma out there that maybe Higley's afraid of Saguaro, you know, after being here for 4 years. How do you break that?
I think it's just believing in each other. We're not trying to do anything different. We're just trying to be ourselves and kind of focus on what we can handle. Not really worry about anybody else but us. So.
Dr. Dre, you know, being surgical with these defenses hasn't been a problem for you all season. Not even with Saguaro. You got loose in that first game. How do you get the rest of your team to get loose and follow suit?
One thing that we didn't have last time was Spencer didn't have that much experience.
What has it been like watching that development as a 4-year guy here?
It's crazy, honestly. Just because I always had Mason, and Mason's always kind of been the top. Just because he has so much experience. But it's crazy how far he's come and all the trust that he has in all of us.
Speaking of trust, I know that you got 4 of your offensive linemen that are seniors with you that have been here for 4 years, that came through the program. That,
like you said, have all 4 of them, all 4 years. It's just crazy that it's coming to an end, and I think that I'm super proud of all of them and all the hard work they've done.
You said that there's 2 more episodes left in Dre's Anatomy this year. That means that you're going to get to that state championship game. What does it mean to get Coach Zuby his first ring?
I can't even describe, but I think that we're just going to do us and we're going to do our best. And we got to handle business for Saguaro. That's all I got to say.
All right, so I'm about to leave Higley right now. Just caught up with Coach Zuby and the crew. And next up, I think I'm going to go back to my house, grab some more water, more life, and then out to Saguaro. Probably going to change my clothes too. Okay, so by the time you're watching this, me and Cody will already have done our playoff periscopes, and you can check those out on @AZHSFB or on ArizonaVarsity.com. I should probably just try to make my way out to Saguaro, but first I gotta change my clothes. I gotta change my outfit and stuff. So let me see how this works. Not bad. This is not what I was expecting to wear, Devil's Football Junkie. Make sure you check out my boy Ralph doing the Devil's Junkie podcast, anything that you want to know about ASU football. But we're doing high school football stuff, so let me try this one more time. Not bad, gray shirt. I think I'm gonna try one more. Red, okay, I'm digging the red, but I don't want to wear the OVO hat. All right, perfect. So I think I'm ready to make my way out to Saguaro. Let's see how this whole vlog travel works. And just like that, made it out here to Saguaro, and I just got to find Coach Ma and see where he's at so I can catch up with these boys from SAG-U.
quick slant. We can't be running lazy routes, Jalen. You gotta give us a pocket, man. Let's go. Hey, Cameron Smith and Sweet, you guys are doing a good job, man. Keep it up. Keep it up. Jeffers, let me see you play with confidence. You can make. You're out there because you can make the plays. Let me see the confidence that we have in you. You have to have it in yourself.
Once you stick that foot in that corner, man.
Where does the SAG-U come from?
It started last year. Kyle Soley is the one that came up with it. And we had a bunch of guys that started getting offers. You know, he was excited coming over here and starting to get some attention. And so he started calling it SAG-U. You know, it's if you break down the spelling of Saguaro, it's S-A-G-U-A-R-O.
Okay. Fair enough.
So he just shortened it to SAG-U. You know, kind of a little shout out to. And it caught on, and it was catchy, and our kids loved it. And they started throwing up the U. You even look, if you go look at Christian Kirk's Twitter handle or Byron Murphy, some of those guys, they have the hashtag SAG-U on there. And it's something our kids take pride in. You know, we've had a lot of guys come through this program and go on and play at the next level. And it's kind of one of those things that the guys that come here, it's something that they strive for and they take pride in.
Saguaro's always had that one guy, whether it was DJ Foster or Christian Kirk or Byron Murphy. And I know one year you had Byron and Christian, or last year Stone Matthews. But this year, you got a pair of them, Pettyjohn and Wilson. I gotta know, where does Coach Mons think that Pettyjohn and Wilson as a pair stack up to their predecessors?
So the last pair of 1,000-yard receivers was Christian Kirk and Byron Murphy.
Right.
Those are two really special players, obviously doing big things at the next level. So, you know, Pettyjohn and Wilson are not as...
4-year guys. 4 years.
Yeah, 4-year guys.
Kids.
Yeah, guys have been here at Saguaro all 4 years.
4 years.
Waited for their time in the spotlight. You know, last year more in a supportive role, but guys that were hungry for their opportunity to be the guys and have really stepped up and made plays all season long.
How do you maintain that hunger for this program that, you know, just doesn't stop winning championships? It's like every year you guys are already penciled in to be the last game.
It's just what we expect here. You know, it's what we strive for. It's the number one goal. It's really the only goal. When you've been on top for a long time, I think there's a certain level of fear of not staying on top, and I think that's what motivates us. Is we don't want to leave the top of the mountain. I mean, this year they've got a chance to make history. They got a chance to be the first team to ever win 5 state championships in a row at any level in the state of Arizona. When you have a chance to do something that nobody else in the history of high school football in Arizona has ever done, that's pretty darn motivating.
It's like every day on Twitter I see like a new preferred walk-on opportunity, a new offer coming your way. What's that whole thing been like for you?
It's been fun, you know, but the main thing right now is just win that 5th state championship, and we're not about individuals here, and I think that like everyone understands that, and if you know, we put that individual stuff like aside, it'll eventually it'll just happen on its own.
Now, Saguaro's traditionally known for having one guy, one standout athlete, whether it's been DJ Foster or Christian Kirk, Byron Murphy, all the way to Stone Matthews last year. But as a pair, it's like you and Pettyjohn like have to be the best duo ever. I see that smile on your face, so it's like you kind of got to believe me.
Yeah.
Where do you guys think that you rank in terms of like the best pairs of all time here?
It's tough. Me and Logan got a connection along with Max. Like us as a trio, honestly. I think it goes the trio package, but you can't compare us to those players. You know, different skill sets, but me and Logan, we've been playing for a while. We got the connection, route consistency is there with Max, and it's just we got our timing down, that's for sure.
Now, how are you guys staying hungry for this Higley team that you guys already beat by 30 once?
Every year, big rivalry, and it's just every single year we circle Higley. Higley's our big opponent. We're getting after them this Friday.
Last year you guys did the predictable. You guys went out and won your 4th straight championship. This year, what will be an opportunity for you to win 4 in a row will actually be the 5th straight title for Saguaro. 5th straight title. Is that something that is constantly on your mind?
It's history. That's the only thing that's been on my mind since, you know, the beginning of the season. And right after last year's state championship, we got 4. We did it, and then now it's just on to 5. And it's time for our chance to make history, and I believe we can do it. And, you know, some people may doubt us. You know, South Pointe's there, Sunrise is there, Higley's there. We got those 3 in our way, and we just got to get through that, go to 5, and then, you know, we make history.
So you're gearing up to play this tough Higley team that you guys already beat by 30 this year. You know, how hard has it been to maintain the hunger? You already have like a handful of state championship rings, lots of accolades, lots of big victories.
Yeah, I think that the hunger's there mostly because I think our competition's really legit this year. And Higley's a great football team. Sunrise South Pointe is a great team, so that's how we stay hungry. We think about those teams, and we want to compete, and we want to get better every day for that.
Last year you played behind an offensive line that a lot of people said, hey, anybody can play behind that offensive line. Like, let me be quarterback. I'll throw for 3,000 yards too. This year you lost them all, and you still did the same things. You know, what do you credit that to?
I think my O-line is just as solid as last year's. Even though we don't have as many Division I players, I think that they're just as solid. They had the same work ethic, and I was able to actually have the same amount of time in the pocket when it came to throwing the football. So I really credit it to everybody on this team. We've all worked hard, and we're ready for this run.
Now, I know that Mons is traditionally tough on his quarterback. What has it been like playing for him?
It's been great. I think that someone that pushes you every day to be great really actually excels your game to being great. I try my best to come out here and make sure I play at 100% speed every single day. Game speed reps in practice, I preach that to the team, and we want to work tempo, and with him being there and pushing us all the time, we know that we always got to be sharp. So it really elevates our game, it elevates our play.
5 rings. 5 rings. What's that going to mean for you in this program?
Well, we got to get it done, and that's our goal, and that would mean everything. You know, make history in the state. That would mean everything to us, this program, and everyone who's come before us. So we're ready to make it happen, and it's going to be a grind, but we're ready for it.
Yo, you ready to do the playoff Periscope?
I got some good players out here, man. I'm just looking at this Saguaro Higley game. I heard you went out there today, by the way.
Oh yeah. I was out of Saguaro. I caught up with Mon's crew. I caught up with all those kids, Max, and I saw Logan, and I talked to Zach Wilson and stuff.
Very cool. No, I heard I heard Spencer Rattler was out there.
Wait.
Pinnacle's basketball.
Wait, what?
I heard Pinnacle's basketball team was supposed to be really good this year.
Yeah, Nico Mannion's the guy. And,
I heard they were scrimmaging Saguaro over there today.
Wait, I gotta get back out there.
Wait, what? Wait.
Talking about the nappy head thing. How's that going? Is it booming?
Oh, it's cool. It's cool. I got the little website going, so it's going good.
What's the website? We're gonna put it somewhere at the bottom over here.
It's stores.nappyheads.com, so it's going good.
Stores.nappyheads.com. Selling 1 million units, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you know,
I know all of Pinnacle rocking this. So I know you got basketball season underway already with the scrimmage against Saguaro, but the first thing we got to talk about is football season. You down for some predictions?
I think if Perry doesn't pull one out against Mountain Pointe, I think it'll be Chandler Mountain Pointe in the championship, and I think Chandler will take it. They just got too many dogs.
Okay, what do you got for the 5A matchup?
I'm saying Centennial. Who's on the other side?
Notre Dame or Cienga? Your boy Jamari Joyner or your guy James Smith? Who's it gonna be?
I'm gonna have to go with Notre Dame. They're just rolling. I'm gonna have to go with them. Highland's been playing well. That's my boy. So
His boy's in North Scottsdale. Okay. Now we go down to the 4A. Obviously, you got Saguaro as a favorite.
yeah, Saguaro will take it.
Oh, you ain't even gonna give them an opponent?
I just think Saguaro will take it. I'm not sure. Who
Saguaro plays Higley and Sunrise plays Southwood.
Yeah, Saguaro will play Sunrise in the championship.
Your boy Angel Ruiz out there trying to get loose for Sunrise.
I don't know. Their quarterback's doing good too. Keegan, I think is his name.
Yeah. Keegan Pride.
Yeah.
I mean, he's frying opponents.
All right, yeah.
But he's doing his thing. So I'm assuming that young legend ain't gonna leave the state without a state championship ring in football.
Yeah.
Can we get a guarantee or something?
Next year's our year for sure. Next year's our year.
All right. So for basketball, talk to me. What's it like playing for Coach?
Oh, I love Coach Wild. I've been knowing him since 6th grade, so he's a great guy, great coach, and he pushes us to be better.
Nice. All right. So Pinnacle gonna do their thing. You gonna get a ring in basketball and football?
That's the goal. Basketball this year, football next year.
This is my favorite thing about any school. More water, more life. You gotta get that high quality H2O. Hey, you're right. They were scrimmaging.